In this video, you'll learn how to connect your GoDaddy domain to your Azure website. We'll walk through the exact DNS settings you need in GoDaddy so your custom domain points to your Azure web app correctly. By the end, your visitors will be able to type your domain into a browser and land on your Azure hosted site. Let's start inside your GoDaddy account. Once you're logged in, go to your list of domains and select the domain you want to connect to Azure. On the domain details page, look for something called DNS Management or Manage DNS. This is the section where you control all the DNS records for your domain, and it's where we'll add everything we need for Azure. We'll begin with verification, which proves to Azure that you own this domain. Azure does this using a TXT record. In your GoDaddy DNS management page, find the option to add a new record. Choose TXT as the record type. For the name field, you'll enter a special value depending on whether you're connecting the root domain or a subdomain. The root domain is just your domain.com without any prefix like www. If you're verifying the root domain, type Azure as the name. If you're verifying a subdomain like www.yourdomain.com, then you'll type asuid.www instead. Next, in the value field, you'll paste the verification ID that Azure gives you. You can find this in the custom domain section of your Azure web app, where Azure provides a TXT record value specifically for verification. Copy that value exactly and paste it into the value box in GoDaddy. You don't need to change anything else for this record unless Azure specifically tells you. Save the TXT record, and that takes care of the verification part. Now let's handle routing so that traffic actually goes to your Azure website. You can do this in two slightly different ways, depending on whether you're setting up the root domain, the www subdomain, or both. For the root domain, which is typically written as the @ symbol or just @ in GoDaddy, you'll use an A record. In the DNS management page, add a new record and choose A as the type. For the name field, enter @. This tells GoDaddy you're configuring the main domain. For the value or points to field, paste the IP address that Azure provides for your web app. This is the public IP that Azure wants you to use for A records. Once you've added that IP address, save the A record. Next, if you want visitors who type www before your domain to reach the same site, you'll create a CNAME record for the www subdomain. Add another new record, this time choose CNAME as the type. For the name, type www. In the value or points to field, enter the host name of your Azure app, which will look like myapp.azurewebsites.net. Make sure you use the exact Azure app URL shown in your portal without adding HTTP or HTTPS in front of it. Then save this CNAME record. After saving these records, DNS changes can take some time to propagate, often anywhere from a few minutes up to an hour or more. Once propagation completes, your GoDaddy domain, whether with or without www, should now point to your Azure website and be fully connected.